Yes, welcome back to the channel where we focus on becoming the best version of ourselves one step at a time. And today what we're talking about is the winter arc. You're probably excited about improving your physique, getting stronger over the next couple months, bulking up, but don't ruin your progress before you even get started. And what I mean by this is that you need to have a plan of action, an approach, a blueprint on how you're going to attack this bulk so you get the best results come next year before summer. So during this bulk, you should be looking to build quality muscle rather than just trying to put on weight. So that means working at your calories, working at your macros, and eating at a slight surplus. So that means getting your maintenance and just eating about 200-300 calories above that. Once you figure out your calories and your macros, the next best thing to do is to work out your weak points. So that's looking in the mirror, taking pictures, and seeing what body parts you need to develop and work on. So as a man, I usually preach that the areas that you need to focus on is building that V-taper, so working on your shoulders, your back, to bring those up, upper chest, and if you want that X-frame, you need to work on your legs as well, so your quads, and even your calves. But look at the areas that you need to develop in your weaker areas, or the areas that you want to bring up, and prioritize those. Once you figure that out, what areas you want to develop, you need to look at your week and realistically figure out how many times a week you can train. So whether it's 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week, you need to find out how much you can consistently go each week, because that's going to dictate what program you follow and how much you can actually hit those weaker areas throughout the week. So for example, if you can only go 3 times a week, you're going to more than likely do a full body approach, but prioritize the areas that you want to prioritize. If you've got 4, 5, 6, that's going to be a bit better because you'll be able to hit those areas a bit more frequently. With the areas that you're trying to develop, you're going to try to hit them 2 to 3 times a week. So obviously if you're doing 3 times a week, that's going to be every time you go to the gym. If it's a little bit more, you're going to just space it out, so just to allow yourself those muscle groups to recover. So if you're going 6 times, for example, you could do push-pull legs. And if you're looking to prioritize you're trying to build that V-taper, for example, so you want to prioritize your upper chest and your shoulders, you could do your first push session could be prioritizing your upper chest, then the secondary muscle is going to be your shoulders, and then later in the week your priority is going to be shoulders first and then your chest after that. So with the areas that you're trying to build up, you're trying to develop, you want to put them in as early as possible within that session. So if, for example, your upper chest is the area that you're trying to bring up, make that your first or second exercise in that session. Without going too deep into it, the reason why you want to do it as early as possible within the session is because that's when the muscle's the most freshest and you're going to be able to lift the most and get the most out of that exercise, hopefully producing more growth. For me, I'm trying to build the X-frame, so I'm looking to work on my shoulders, work on my back, bring on my arms a little bit, and my upper chest and my quads. So all those muscle groups, I try to hit them twice a week. Assessing your body parts is going to help dictate what training split you do as well. But if you want to see your body change, the key is your nutrition, so you really need to dial that in. Like I said at the beginning, you need a slight calorie surplus, so we're not putting on too much extra body fat. Nutrition can be a stumbling block, so really dial in and use this winter arc and this time to really dial in your nutrition and work on your macros, because it's going to make it a lot easier when spring comes around to start trimming down and getting in shape for summer. Speaking from experience, the biggest changes I saw in my physique is when I really took my nutrition seriously. And that's not saying you can't go out and socialize, but when you do, you have to make the right choices. When I was really focused on my nutrition and really wanted to change my physique, when I used to go out with friends, I was not pick soft drinks with lower calories in it, check out the meal beforehand and make sure that I'm sticking within my macros. So use this winter arc time wisely, get your plan ready, assess your body, and all the stuff I've mentioned in this video, start applying it, and when summer hits next year, you'll be a beast. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it or got any tips or comments, leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you in the next video.